Sucked in Baltimore Ravens, you losers. Oh, wait a minute, there's another one. Sucked in Cincinnati Bengals, you losers.
Here we go, Steelers! Here we go!
Steeler Nation, welcome back to Steelers Nation Australia. Or if you're new here, welcome to Steelers Nation Australia. I've been on YouTube, I think, 3 or 4 years. My channel really is Steelers Talk and about, I'd say, 10% hating on the Bengals. 90% Steelers Talk, 10% hating on the Bengals. So what a day to celebrate. So cheers to you guys out there in Steeler Nation. Grab a beer, go to a bar, have some pizza, feel good about today because we had an upset with the Browns over the Ravens. Maybe the worst team in football could have been or are the Browns. The Watson situation, absolutely terrible. Pay all this money and the guy stinks. Can't score more than 20 points. The next minute, they put in Jameis Winston and he goes out there and lights it up. 3 TDs, over 300 yards. It looks like a normal offense. Now, the Browns still aren't the best team, being at 2-6, but today they played spoiler. So cheers to you guys who can celebrate the Bengals losing. The 4th and 1 call was a bonehead call. Down by 7, 4th and 1. You throw it to the outside, Jamar Chase. It gets blown up, beat up. The Eagles take control. They win the game by what? What was it? 37-17, wearing all their white uniform. And this is what goes back to a few years ago with the AFC championship game and the Super Bowl run and the recent success with the Bengals. Yeah, sorry, there's something on my camera. Hang on a minute. Well, wait a minute. Look, the Bengals, they're a good side, but they haven't learned how to win yet. And I think they're an overconfident side, though, in that sense. In this game going into it, Bengals versus Eagles, it was like 50-50. But Jalen Hurts and the Eagles took care of business. 3 rushing TDs for Hurts. 37? 37-17. 3 tush pushes into the end zone. And I think I saw a tweet as well that the Bengals have not won at home yet. And now they fall to 3-5. That's the best result for our Steelers. It really is. And also, the other upset was this one. 29-24, Winston and the Browns at home defeat the Baltimore Ravens. So say it with me. Say it with me. Sucked in Ravens, you losers. And another one. I know we've got to cheer the Browns on too, but say it with me. Sucked in Bengals, you losers. You lost, right? The Ravens, they can bounce back. That's for sure. They have a good offense. Derrick Henry. Bateman should have caught that football. Right? That was insane. He should have caught that football. Justin Tucker from 50 is now like 3 for 8 on the season. He's going to the Hall of Fame, but he's having a really, really bad stretch of games and kicks and near the end of his career. No one talks about Chris Boswell, and he's got one of the best percentages from 50. Everyone talks about Tucker, and I'm fine with that. Keep talking about Tucker. Have less pressure on Chris Boswell. This game, it just shows you that any given Sunday can happen. The Browns played spoiler. They now move to 2-6. The Ravens go to 5-3. If the Steelers, and I think they will, play good football tomorrow, play great defense, play good enough offense to get 20, 24 points, 27 points, take care of business, they will move to the number 1 overall spot for the AFC North heading into the bye. It's a 1-game split. Ravens are 5-3, the Bengals are 3-5, and the Browns played spoiler to move to 2-6. This by far was the best thing to happen for our team today. Tomorrow, though, Monday Night Football, which they haven't lost since 1991. If they beat the Giants, and I might do a live later today too. I might go live maybe during the Cowboys and the Niners game after I have lunch and you guys settle into your Sunday night. But the Steelers can play solid football, and yeah, there are a few players out. Cordero Patterson's out too, but they can play solid football and move for a clear number one spot. Then we're going to talk about the gauntlet after the bye. Well, the bye gives us a really good chance to rest up. But today we should feel pretty happy because the Browns did us a solid. That not like that, but you know what I'm saying. The Browns did us a favor, right? Did us a favor, and the Bengals are just that was a 50-50 game, and they got beat by 20 points. They're meant to be Super Bowl favorites, or Joe Burrow was asked in the press conference talking about, we can go on out there and get 10 wins and this, and this. To me, he doesn't show any confidence in his team. Russell Wilson is showing confidence in his team, and so is Mike Tomlin, so are our Steelers. Remember, at the start of the season, we weren't meant to be favorite. All these teams, the Ravens, the Browns, the Bengals were meant to be top notch, and we were meant to be number 4. But the Steelers haven't come number 4th, I think, in the AFC North ever, and in the division since like 1988, 1 year before I was born. We've always been competitive. We've always tried playing good football, even when we have Duck Hodges and Mason Rudolph. We had these certain things happening. We're always around that 8-8 or 9-8 team, trying to get our fellas to the playoffs and have a chance to win, right? So today's a really good day. So cheers to you guys out there from Steelers Nation Australia, because everybody picked the Ravens, man. Everybody. And I understand tomorrow too, everybody's picking the Steelers. But this is what you need to do. You need to beat up on some of the bad teams. Got to make Daniel Jones look awful, sack him, force interceptions, do all those kind of things. So everyone picked the Ravens, and they got an upset against the Browns today, 29-24. So that to me is pretty good. I don't think I have anything else left. I might go live today in the afternoon, or after the I'm watching Red Zone right now. I'm watching the Raiders. I'm watching the Bears. I'm watching the Saints. I'm watching them all. Gonna have some breakfast. Gonna feel good. Bengals lost 3-5. Ravens lost. They're now 5-3. So they've lost against the Raiders, I think the Browns, and someone else. Oh, the Patriots? Did the Patriots beat them too? I don't know. Anyways, they've lost against the Raiders, who are a bad team. They've lost against the Browns, who are a bad team. And the Deshaun Watson thing, that now looks even worse because Winston just outclassed you in one game. And where the Browns now, being so low and out of the playoff position, now they're winning games to take themselves out of a top 10. If they keep winning more games and get around 500, then they won't be the worst team in the NFL. And they need that to get their draft picks back. So on all areas, it's awesome. The fact that Winston played better, so much better than Watson, got a win over the Ravens, caused them to lose, and Jalen Hurts and the Philadelphia Eagles beat the Bengals, who were meant to be a Super Bowl contender, doing nothing. Tomorrow, Monday Night Football, the Steelers just got to show up, play good defense, shut them down, win the game 27-13, 27-10, 31 to something, 31-14. Play solid football, take control of the AFC North. Guys, I'll see you guys maybe in about 4 or 5 hours' time. We'll do a live, we'll catch up, question and answer. We're going to celebrate today because Ravens lost and the Bengals lost. I'll see you later.